vibe, a mountain you'd love to climb, suckling friends in the bulldoze mind. Me on the other hand, I'm unkind.
My name is Honor Carsons and I'm a musician. Koek Bay to me is like it's an artist town. It's got the village feel. There's nothing as refreshing as waking up in the morning. First thing you do in Koek Bay is you go for a walk on the beach. In the winter it's kind of romantic and beautiful. In the summer it's a haven for all the surfers. So it's got its use all year long actually.
How are you doing, Bob? Are you well?
I like going to Bob's Bagels early in the morning for coffee because I think they do make the best coffee in Kalk Bay.
Who is this Bob guy?
I'm Bob when I'm at work. It's kind of a pseudonym. When I'm at home, I'm Robin. And yeah, look, I fell in love with coffee about 10 years ago. My wife opened a ceramic shop in an incredible location on a park, and it just, I suppose, seemed like a natural progression to open a coffee shop.
What do you think makes Kalk Bay such a special place?
I think it's the people. They're real, they're down to earth, they're unpretentious. You can wear your slippers to the supermarket and no one will even look at you twice. Yeah, look, it's just a relaxed, real place to be.
Throw in a bagel and a coffee and you can sit outside in the park. It's quaint, it's surrounded by a lot of old fishermen's houses, and I think the park might be a little bit of a secret gem. And next up we'll be going to the harbour. For me, it's a beautiful place. It's a functional harbour, so I mean, you always get the vibe that boats are about to come in, boats are about to go out, and there's fish, fresh fish on the harbour. And then, of course, what is really interesting is the fantastic personalities.
The fisherman's life is what you must have heard is a tough life, but it's a life that I wouldn't change for anything else. I enjoy it. I enjoy the freedom of fishing. Koek Bay is one of the oldest free fishing harbours. It meant that when the slaves were set free in Cape Town, they came here to freely apply their trade. And that's why sometimes you will feel there's something different to Koek Bay. I've seen a lot of people come from all over the world, and they will remark that they've been here before and they were drawn back to Koek Bay.
Koek Bay is an artist village with a lot of galleries. So let's pop into one.
Leslie, how are you doing?
Hi, Anna.
Wonderful seeing you.
Welcome, always a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Koek Bay Modern is a contemporary gallery. We support local artists. We focus on doing 6 exhibitions a year.
So why a contemporary art gallery in Kalk Bay?
We think it's a lovely, fabulous day trip from town. You can actually come to Koek Bay and enjoy fish and chips and enjoy cake and tea, and then thereafter come and have a good browse in our gallery.
And William Kentridge with your fish and chips.
No. After you have your lunch, it's always good to shop after lunch, and then you can actually be a better judged by art after you've had a nice lunch in Koek Bay.
Awesome.
Koek Bay is lovely. We've got musicians, we've got writers, we've got artists themselves, and then we've got quite a lot of interesting shops around. I mean, from jewellery, creative. It's such creative town.
As a musician, I absolutely love music, and I love purchasing old LPs and all the kind of weird stuff that you don't get in the new shops anymore. So come with me to CD Vault.
Being a musician, you know what it's like. You think, eat, sleep and drink music. A place like Koek Bay would be wow.
What do you think makes Kalk Bay so special?
You know, the fact that you've got to really explore this place. And I think that's what people enjoy about it, because you just don't know what you're going to find up one of the alleys. And I think that's what makes it unique.
My favourite watering hole in Kalk Bay, definitely Cape to Cuba. You've got to see the interior, it's fascinating.
You've got every different type of thing here. You've got different types of bars, restaurants, you've got foreigners, you've got the train.
The train runs right past the window. Your tequila shakes in your hand while the train just speeds past your face. Hippies, rich people, poor people, all of them all together in one place. Fantastic. Kalk Bay must be one of the most inspirational places. The harbour, the trains, the views, the mountains, the cobblestone streets, the small shops, the art galleries, the theatre, the bookstore and the restaurants. It feels like you're in a total different world.